I have on Long Time No See. It was a partial, and I turned all of them except for this one because we're gonna turn this to fit like on the bottom like that. Oh wow, that one is quite a bit longer, I guess. And I'm hoping this stretches enough that it's not a problem. These feel like they're in good condition. This is a partial that I bought on um, like a partials site, like a D-stash, partials D-stash group. So I'm just, I put that where I wanted it, made sure it was in the right spot, and then trim. I just feel like I get a much cleaner cuticle line when I do that. And I cut off what this one was called, apparently. Magic Charms, I think? Oops, that's not the right one. So I think that they were going for that cereal, like Lucky Charms, but of course they couldn't call it that, right? Probably get like copyright infringement or something. But even though my nails are probably too long to do this, I only have 5 strips. So I have to figure out how to make that work. It's kind of pretty. I think that's a little crooked, but I think my fingers honestly is crooked. I feel like it's been a shit couple of months. I'm gonna have to stretch that on. Great. I feel like I'm really struggling with sleep and health. I keep getting sick. I feel like I was doing better, and then all of a sudden, it's like I can't seem to um, keep up anymore. Oh, wrong side. I want to be careful not to perforate that because do you see that I'm going to be using part of that? As long as I'm not on the silver, it's fine. Do you see that the perforation is like right there? But it doesn't matter because I didn't perforate it. So it shouldn't be a problem. Sometimes, like if this was not a clear overlay and it was a cream or something, I would never do that because you would see the line. But you can't see the line. See? I mean, you kind of can right there. But I think with top coat, like, it's gonna be too small. It's not any worse than lines in the art anyway. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So I kind of thought that would change the color quite a bit more than it did. That's interesting that it didn't. Oh boy, that's wrinkly right there. Why are you wrinkly? So this had this and this and then the shamrock. Um, I hate how that's like off center. That is annoying to me. But there's nothing I can do about it. I really wish that they would try to do better. But this will be an unlucky horseshoe because it's upside down. It's sticky. Come on. Go all the way over for me. I had an inspo picture of this saved from like when this came out, basically. And she turned around everything, but she didn't turn. She turned this one. She didn't turn any of these. She left them alone. Anyway, last week I was like super dizzy, vertigo type stuff. They said I probably had a sinus infection, and then they gave me an antibiotic, and I made another appointment for like the urgent place that you can make appointments at somehow, because you can never get in to see your doctor, right? Why would you ever be able to get in to see your normal doctor? Somebody told me that they were for like, you know, yearlies and stuff like that, or when you needed a referral. And I'm like, yeah, because I want to wait 2 weeks to get a referral to somewhere if I need a referral. Like, seriously? This is very sticky. All right, this is not working. That's not the right finger. I don't feel great, obviously. I mean, I don't love my doctor, so it's whatever, right? But I feel like for a while now, it's been ridiculously hard to get in to see anyone. Like, when my doctor did refer me to a specialist a couple of times for a few different things, it took anywhere from 4 to 8 months. Like, I kid you not. Like, I think one of them was 8 months to get in to see. It was ridiculous. I mean, okay, so the one lady that took 8 months normally sees like people with diabetes, so that kind of makes sense because I wasn't being referred for diabetes. She does like hormone stuff, and I wanted to talk to somebody about that because my hormones are kind of like up and down, up and down, up and down. But still, like 8 months, seriously, that's insane to me. It's just, I don't understand how it could take so long. This is going to be so big on there. I wonder if I should do like half or something instead. I'm going to use this side. Then I don't have to deal with, I'm going to have to cut the other side regardless. So might as well make it worth my while. And I wanted to wear this like I did, but also I wanted something simple that I could just put on. which this kind of fit that. Because my brain is broken and I don't want to have to think about art or whatever. Or what I'm gonna put where. Just wanted it to be easy today. I want that to dry out though. Okay. So I have to cut this out anyway. I'm kind of wondering if I want it to be like cut off a little bit, kind of like on the side. But I'm not sure if I do want to do that because um when I cut the other one, if I put on the other side, it'll look weird. So, and that's not gonna work. I'm not sure why. Like, I really like this. It's really pretty, but it's teal. Do you see that? It's not green. But I'm not sure why they do that. They did that this year too. They came out with this set that, like, this almost looks like we had a teal overlay. It didn't have the gold though. It's really pretty. It escapes me right now what it's called, but I'm sure you know what I'm thinking of. Um, anyway, I'm gonna cry if I have to open up a full set of this just for my thumbs. I mean, it just looks very much the same to me, but they added like the gold hollow. Maybe? I don't know. I'd have to go get it. Most definitely. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't know why I'm bothering. Oh, yes, because this is going on my pointer finger. This partial is in like amazing shape. It's like perfect. Well, maybe a tiny bit too wet. So what just happened right there? The other one didn't do that. But I do have my heating mat on, so might be part of it, I guess. Come on. I feel like it's not in the middle, but you know what? It's so sticky that I don't think I can put that back up and put it back on. I feel like the amount of things that I'm supposed to do for my health, like for each individual health issue, is overwhelming all by itself. And then when you start to put any two or three or five or whatever together, it's just asinine. I like that word. Asinine is such a fun word. Do you guys have a favorite word? Like ludicrous, asinine. I don't know. There's several like that that I'm just like, I like that word. Apropos. Just so very fitting. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I didn't get that over far enough. Of course. So because it's annoying. I'm gonna have to be really careful with that. It started to like tear right there. I'm not sure why. I did have an appointment, so I had to like do the first layer and then take a break for like an hour and then do, or 2 hours and then do the second one. And I feel like that's never the best choice. I mean, you can, it works. It's just, I feel like I wind up with stuff like this when I do that. Okay, now this stretches really well. So I think I want it on the outside, like that. Oh, yeah, they're both gonna have to be stretched, I'm afraid. Like a lot. I think I just screwed that up. I guess it's more in the middle than on the edge. Not sure what to do about it. Don't rip. But I got like a wrinkle in it, so. You know what would be awesome is like having just this overlay with the gold and the. But I'd like it even better if they could do it with green instead of. I swear to God, Color Street is obsessed with teal. Like we have so many teal sets. That is somebody's favorite color. I don't know who's in charge of that, but somebody's favorite color is teal because we have. Oh, I mean, we got a teal set at Christmas or like around Christmas. We got another teal set around that time, so like two, I think. And then we got, maybe not in the fall, but I know last fall we got a teal set, either in Thanksgiving or fall. Maybe multiple teal sets in the fall. And then we got another teal set recently. This one was gonna go like this. Yeah. Um, so yeah, it's just been like, I swear, we have more teal than we have like normal colors that you would normally think of putting on your nails, like red or pink. Maybe not more than pink, but pretty sure there's more than red. And I like teal, don't get me wrong, like I'm wearing it, right? Like I love both of these sets. But why do we have, why are we re-releasing like teal, slightly different teal Like every single time. Like why? Why is there so much teal? And then there's like no orange or green. I mean, we get that like occasionally, but they're not like usually good ones. They did release a yellow last year. I can't remember what it's called. I have it right here. Um, Electric City. It's really pretty. It's like a shimmer, and almost it's almost duochrome, just ever so slightly. And I know most people are like, "Oh, yellow, like I don't really want to wear that on my nails," which makes sense, right? So that's probably why we don't have a lot of yellow. But I feel like in the core catalog, we should have at least one of every color of the rainbow. And there's people that like dark colors, and there's people that like light colors. So I feel like we should have um, a dark and a light, not like a dark and a light, like a rich color, like a deep, vibrant color, and then we should also have um, we have another one of those somewhere. A pastel. Like there should be one of every color. And you should probably do that for all of your finishes. So cream, which I would not wear, glitter, and shimmer. Like you should have one of each, right? And I don't know about you, but for some reason I don't understand the concept of like all the pastel colors in spring. Like why we had one spring, I think it was last year, that I didn't really care for a lot of the art designs, but I was really kind of excited that it wasn't all pastel. You should probably get soon. I'm trying to get this polished off of my heating mat. I recommend using a different nail polish remover when you do this, if you choose to do this, just because I feel like Color Streets works a little too fast. Um, you can use Color Street like I'm using it right now. I don't have any other removers, so that's why I just don't want to buy multiple removers, but it does work kind of fast. I also feel like Color Street has like oil. I think it does. I think they even said like it has oil in it. So then I feel like I need to use like an alcohol pad afterwards to get off the oil. So I really like this. I think I like the rainbow the most, but I love rainbows. I mean, I've always loved rainbows. Show me a girl that doesn't like rainbows. I think even boys like rainbows. I think men are just more quiet about it. Because if my husband sees a rainbow, he puts it out. He's like, isn't that pretty? Look at that. Like in the sky, right? Not like on fabric or something. But I have an absurd amount of these wipes, so might as well use them, right? Like, why not? Hey, my video might only be 30 minutes, but that's because I did half of my manicure before I started. Isn't that pretty? I feel like it's very dark, kind of, too. So it did, I feel like it did change the color a little bit. Okay, not that one. Let me put that one off to the side. This one. It's the same thing, it's just one has a full bottle and the other one is only like a fourth of a bottle. What's going on right here? I'm so glad I did this. I love this. My last manicure that I did, I don't know if these will be in order, but it was the all in cocoa one. And it was okay. I really like the glitter more than the other two sets. And I did like what I did with the yellow set. You might be seeing this like after, like it might be out of order, I don't know. Um, but it was just so pale and I didn't love it. So anyway, I've been not loving the last, I feel like the last couple or maybe every other. I'm just kind of like, eh. So I'm ready to change it after 2 days. And those in cocoa sets were not cheap, you guys. Especially the yellow one, which is funny since nobody really likes to wear yellow. Hmm. But I'll be able to use this for my use it or lose it in Sassy. These are all partials. I really, really like this. There's something very rich about it. I almost feel like there's something like there's like a depth to it, which makes sense because it's colored overlay layered, but anyway. I always try to go around my cuticle line again because otherwise it will um, it like builds up and then when it separates there's like a lip and I don't want that there. Do you see how that separates like that? Because I accidentally got some of the liquid on my cuticle. But the problem is if you don't put it up that high, then you don't cover that part, and then I don't feel like it seals as well. So it wasn't a mistake. It's just now I have to. And there are people that use the Color Street without a top coat or a base coat, and it works just fine for them. I think when I first did it, I did that, and it was probably fine. I don't remember having, and didn't used to double, but I always used to only use glitter, and they were old school glitters. Like I don't remember having. I think I had cracking, and that's when I started using a top coat. You want to make sure that it's mostly tacky or dry to the touch. Do you remember the ice analogy I gave you guys? Like that layer, you can see the water is not frozen all the way through in the ice, but it has like the top layer is ice. You want to make sure that it's kind of like that. Okay, I love this so much. I might actually wear this for a bit. Who knows? Maybe in 2 days I'll be like, nope, I'm done. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. But I actually really love this, the base set. Long time no see. I've always liked it. It was one of my first sets that I really liked. But I only like it when I turn it around. I don't really like it when I wear it like this by itself. Ooh, they're still sticky, see? What do you think? You like my unlucky horseshoe right there? So I feel like this is the bottom of my nail on my thumb, but this is the bottom on all my other fingers because that's how I look at my fingers. Thanks for joining me.